Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the John Olive Fifth Quarter Show. I'm John Gray here with Coach Olive this morning, and there it is, right there.
We still have
that coffee pot.
That's good.
Thank you, boys. We appreciate you very much. Young men did a good job.
Fought hard and made enough plays to find a way for us to pull out a win. And so anytime you can win the coffee pot game, it's good. Makes Saturday morning a lot better. And, thought both teams played hard last night, played really hard. And
knew they would. It's always that kind of a game, no matter what the records are. You throw it out the window. That doesn't make any difference.
And I think it's a tougher game at week 10 than it is early in the season.
Yes, oh yeah.
That's our third time to play them in week 10. And I think the scores have been 6-0, 28-26 with them kicking a field goal to win that one that was no good. And then last night, 12-9 with us scoring inside 1 minute to go. So,
and field goals and both extra points were missed.
They were. For us, ours was we got a bad snap. Eli did a good job of trying to get it on the block, but the ball came off low. Sometimes it takes three aspects of the snap to make it work. Of the kick, you've got the snapper, the holder, and the kicker, and those have to be able to work together to make it happen.
But with that said, our special teams play was very good last night.
It was a lot better than it was last week, and that was one of the points of emphasis this week, that we would get better. I thought our kickoff team, we in particular challenged them. We gave one kickoff up that got back out to the 40-yard line or so, but the others we got down inside the 25-yard line. And punt team-wise, I thought we did a good job in the coverage, and Hayden Hines makes a big punt in the fourth quarter that changes field position and gives us a chance.
And in watching the sports TV now, there's so many of these experts and talking heads. They're everywhere. But one of the things that you hear said a lot is a great team, a good team, is the team that finds a way to win when they're really not playing good and when they are undermanned, under adversity. Those are your good teams, and later on your great teams, the ones who find that spark like we found last night at the end of that ball game to make that happen. And it was a great game, and everybody's excited, happy. We'll find out, Coach, I guess a little bit later on in the day about our possibility of playoffs and where that's going to happen. And I think TSSAA is having their show at 10 o'clock this morning.
Starts at 10, and I don't know which classification they'll start with, but we'll be listening intently to see if we get in as a wild card. We think we're going to be in the playoffs as a wild card. We have no idea really where we're going. Some of the gurus are saying we're going to Shelbyville. Another one says Lincoln County. I even talked to one who said that he had us going to Gallatin. So,
we'll see.
We'll see. We just hope to get in, and then we'll see where we're going, and hopefully heal up a little bit. And we've had 2 good weeks of practice. We didn't play very well last Friday night. And we struggle right now. We struggle with moving the ball. I thought our defense played really well. I thought Coach Britton and defensive staff did a great job, and our defensive players played a solid game. We'd like to have a few more turnovers, etc., but it was a solid game. The touchdown that was given up by us was our offense giving it up, and hopefully we can eliminate some of the mistakes. We knew going in that the offense would be ugly.
Right.
That we were trying to get the ball into some playmakers' hands, hopefully get a big play, but we knew going in the one thing that did not happen last night that we thought would happen was that we'd fumble a snap or two. We had all week in practice. We did last week. And You would think that that's an easy thing to do, to catch that snap, but it's not, because your eyes are constantly shifting, trying to look at your key, and which way we going, because of where they're lining up, and so forth, and which way am I supposed to turn, and and so anyway, it's not a real easy thing to do. It's a thing where you got to learn to concentrate to catch the ball first, and then execute the play.
Right.
And we did not fumble there. We did not fumble a pitch out, because we thought that was another possibility, with it being the first game where we were really trying to pitch the ball, that could be that we end up with a fumbled pitch. But we did end up with the fumbles, and we ended up with a pass to an offensive lineman that turned into a fumble. And so, but that's part of it. And until you've been back there and been in those shoes with everybody coming, you don't understand that panic feeling that hits you when everything's closing in on you.
Yeah, and I guess it's a excuse me, it's a penalty when you pass to an offensive lineman.
It is. That's the reason there was a flag on the field.
And somebody said, "Well, isn't there a penalty?" And I said, "Yeah, there's a penalty." And then he fumbled the ball. They picked it up and scored. And I said, "And that's why."
And they declined that penalty real quick.
That's why you don't pass the ball to an offensive lineman. But we got through this, folks, and what we're going to do right now is take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with the first quarter of Tullahoma, Manchester, Coffee County, the Coffee Pot Game 2013. Guess who won? We did. We'll be right back.
Since 1917, Builder Supply has been the place to go for all your building materials. It's where the contractors have shopped for years. Builder Supply stocks quality Benjamin Moore paint, Tamco shingles, case knives, DeWalt, Stanley, and Makita tools, Peachtree's Southern Rose and Sun windows, Trader's grills, Quickset locks, General Shell brick, Yellow wood, and pass load nail guns and nails. Experienced salespeople are there to help you find the right products for your job. So when you're ready to build, whether large or small, think Builder Supply. 301 South Atlantic Street in Tullahoma.
Last month's sales were so good, I need cars now to restock my lot. I'm Keith Barnett at Russell Barnett Kia, and I've come up with a plan. It's my Car Bazaar. Whether you owe $1,000 or several thousand on that car that you hate, this Car Bazaar is here to help you out. Do you have a job and $149? My For the People credit approval process is here to help you out. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Hurry in before the Car Bazaar ends. I'm Keith Barnett, and I'm the dealer for the people.
Unlike all the rest, Southern Community Bank will provide you with a different banking experience because you are our first priority. Our services are intuitive. Our team is friendly. Our approach is refreshing. Our support to the community is unwavering. And our service is clearly unique. We offer accounts that make banking simple and hassle-free with all the conveniences you want and need most. Call Southern Community Bank and experience the bank that is unlike all the rest.
With over 30 years experience servicing the Tullahoma area, Mike's Tire, Brake, and Muffler has become a household name in Middle Tennessee. As a family-owned business, Mike and his wife Lisa, along with their sons Jamie, Justin, and Jody, have assembled a crew that delivers quality service to go with quality products. As the only authorized Michelin and Goodyear dealer in Tullahoma, they have become the tire store of choice, being named the Tire and Brake Store of the Year multiple times. They also rent Penske trucks and are an interstate battery dealer. So if you need tires, brakes, mufflers, a battery, or maybe rent a truck, go to the place you can trust. Call Mike's Tire, Brake, and Muffler at 931-455-5150. Located at 732 North Jackson in Tullahoma, Tennessee.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Today I want to talk about my favorite reality TV shows. sports. Charter's got over 85 available sports channels, many in HD. Baseball, basketball, hockey, motorsports. Charter also has mobile apps that let you watch ESPN on the go. Subscriptions to all-season packages, regional sports networks, even the curling championships in Calgary. Do you like sports? Charter's the one to watch.
Our captains last night were number 20, Star McCollum, number 56, Austin Chahan, 72, Tim Lemon, and number 54, Josh Duncan. And Coffee County had their field painted rather brightly. Instead of using the traditional white, they've got red and black and a little bit of pink spread in there.
I couldn't understand that pink.
I assume for cancer awareness, and they just didn't realize we were out of the month of October, I guess.
If not.
So, I don't know. But anyway, they had worked hard. Whoever did their field had worked hard at putting a lot of extra time in it. And we're going to win the toss, and we're going to defer. We wanted our defense on the field first. And we will defend the scoreboard. And Mr. Joy Ortiz will be kicking off. And good kick, 6-yard line, and we've got good coverage. 22-yard line. That's a great job.
Now, what's your line that you want to get behind, the 25 or the 30?
30 most of the time,
yeah.
You know, depending on how good your kicker is. But the 30 has become the norm for us. They start off trying to run the option, and Jacob Pearson cuts off the play, and Meeker turns it back up in there and gains a little more than what we needed him to. And come back to the same play. We need to make that tackle. We missed him twice. We could have had him stopped for no gain or even minus yardage, but instead he picks up yards, and so it brings up a 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3 situation. They don't hit a quick slant here, and then we don't make the tackle. We get a face mask penalty in addition to it there, so they're all the way down to our 30-yard line, and the game's just getting started. Yes. And
there's a great play.
Good job there. Jacob Pearson, the first one to hit him. 2nd down and long. And they're using a lot of different types of formations. They missed the receiver there, and
I didn't realize until I saw him on the field last night and I was down there that the Meeker kid is as big as he is.
Yeah, he's a good-sized young man. And do a good job right here. And they get the touchdown, but he pushed off Andrew Wagner to get that separation, and the official sees him give him a shove in the back there to separate. And so we just need to come up, make tackles. Aaron Gray gets him down, and now we've got him in a 4th and long.
You know, everybody's talking about the hitting high and staying away from the heads and concussions and all that. Aaron Gray had a tackle in this ball game that you'll see later on, and we had a couple other tackles that could have been filmed for teaching. They were absolutely perfect.
I thought that we played physically last night. I thought we made some good hard tackles, and that was one of the things that we talked about all week, that we've been dragging people down instead of tackling them.
Wrapping.
Star McCollum there on our first play after getting Coffee County jump off sides. Leaves us with a 2nd down and about 3, 4.
And this is sort of a wildcat formation we're in right now?
Really, we're just running some of our base offense here. Cole Potter, probably the best athlete that we have I mean, you saw his acceleration right there. He can change direction really well, and we just felt like we needed to get the ball in his hands to give us somebody with an athletic ability. And Jake Crabtree has the ability to play more than one wide receiver position, so it just worked out well for Jake to move out to where Cole would normally be, which was not Jake's normal wide receiver position. And we let Cole play quarterback, just trying to keep the ball in an athlete's hands. And there, some inexperience. The ball was on Starr's hip, and Jacob Pearson catches the fumble up in midair. And he told me if I'd ever hand him the ball, though, that they'd never be able to tackle him.
I agree with that. There was somebody on the sideline said, "Can't we do the refrigerator way?" So
anyway, we've got 4th and 9 right here, and probably should have just punted the ball, but instead, head coach not very smart. We run a little short trap in there, and we're able to pick up the yardage.
Which means the head coach was very smart.
Wasn't a very good idea at the time. Try to come back right here and run quarterback draw, and we get a good seam. And again, Cole, a little hard to tackle there, running in an open field, and we're able to pick up almost 10 yards on the play.
He had a good pick from the official.
We're going to come back right here, and we're trying to pull both linemen and get Starr through there, and we're able to get 4 or 5 yards. So we're on the move. We just need to keep it going here, and I don't know why he decided to put his brakes on right there. If he'd just accelerated, I think he'd have gotten 3 yards minimum and maybe would have turned the corner. Come back, and we try to run the same play. We feel like it's there. We'll run it later in the game and make a big first down off of it. But again, we fumble the football, as that's not an easy handoff to make, and we worked on it all week in practice. And struggled some there, but we just told the quarterback, if you can't get the ball in there, we told Cole, just follow him. Make it a quarterback sweep.
Right.
And anyway.
Joy Ortiz, 3 points.
3 points and big 3. And, Joy Ortiz coming out to be our kicker this year. Is big, has been big all year long, and he has improved dramatically. So anyway, and people need to understand it was Hayden Hines. He's the first senior that I talked to about Joey coming out, and Hayden Hines, he said, "Coach, we need him. Let's get him out here." And even though it meant that it would cut into some of his kicking duties if Joy was able to get him out. And so anyway, they got ruled as a completion on that first down. And so anyway, they picked up 4 yards, and now 3rd down, and it's going to leave it a 4th and 2 right here. And I really wasn't very happy with this spot right here. I felt like he's short of the red line when his shoulder hits the ground right there, and they marked him on the red line, though, and so they get the first down, or otherwise we'd have taken over the ball with the ball right there. But it balances out. They go to a kind of an unbalanced set right there, and you don't see them run this set. They put 2 people out to one side on the line of scrimmage, and then a full house backfield. Now here they got 4 wides to the same side. And one of them comes back down to crack on the defensive end, and that's a great interception by Alex Williams. And Alex has become the best guy we got in the secondary at going after a football when it's in the air. He does a great job of going after it. We try to run Chris Potts from a backfield position there, and again, trying to get the ball into the hands of some athletic young men, not able to, and we probably misread right there on a option play is one of those where I'm sure Cole would like to have it back. You know, when he's watching the videotape, he'll go, "Oh man, I should have kept that."
Should have kept that.
He could have been out and around the end.
Yeah.
So anyway, in the first quarter, we're going to face a 3rd and 10, and we're up 3-0. We moved the ball the very first time we had it. Second time we don't move, but we need to make a big play, and instead we're going to make a big play for Manchester coming up.
Okay, Coach. What we'll do right now is take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with the second quarter.
Since 1889, Traders Bank has been helping our neighbors realize their dreams. Whether our customers are looking to put a roof over their heads, try their hand at entrepreneurship, or see themselves behind the wheel of a shiny new car, the folks at Traders Bank have always been ready to dive in with them. Because at Traders, we lend you more than just money. We lend you our good name. Traders Bank, you're welcome.
They say you see the world differently. It's like you see the miracle of life in even the smallest things. That's what it feels like to survive. St. Thomas Heart has more locations than anyone in the state, giving more heart patients a new lease on life. For more than 40 years, they've been leaders in cardiac care. That's experience you can count on.
Do you need a part for your car that the dealer just wants too much money for? Well, bring your toolbox and pull the parts yourself for huge savings at the CFC Auto Salvage Pick and Pull on Highway 55 between Tullahoma and Manchester. No walking through waist-high weeds here. All of our vehicles are located in our gravel parking lot up on blocks with room to work. We stock hundreds of cars and trucks, foreign, domestic, old, new, with new vehicles added daily. You can even search the entire vehicle inventory online. And if your old vehicle gives up the ghost, bring it back. We offer top dollar for your salvage vehicle. Open to the public 7 days a week until 6:30 or dark, so there's plenty of time to come by. That's CFC Auto Salvage Pick and Pull.
Are your teeth dull, chipped, stained, or crooked? If so, call the dental practice of Dr. Mike Long. For a wider, brighter, more attractive smile, Dr. Long offers cosmetic dentistry at its best through whitening, bonding, and veneers. Dr. Long also uses laser technology, eliminating anesthesia and drilling. When you are ready to enhance your smile, call Dr. Mike Long, family practice dentistry for 29 years.
Need fast cash? Stop at KK's in Tullahoma and Manchester for a fast, easy, no credit check loan. Are you a first-time customer? No problem. We'll explain how fast and easy our pawn process is. Our friendly staff will help you pawn or sell your item in a matter of minutes. Plus, all pawn customers are eligible for our monthly cash giveaway. All of our merchandise is tested, cleaned, and priced competitively with internet retailers, eBay, and Craigslist, so you can shop locally and with confidence at KK's in Tullahoma and Manchester.
Third down 10, and trying to throw a little pass right here, and then panic sets in, and bad mistake right here. Throw it to number 55. Number 55 tries to run it. Number 55 fumbles it, and Manchester's able to pick it up, run it in, and next thing we know, we are now down 6-3, and that was a big fear of ours, is that offensively, we would help them.
It's hard to score over there. It's always hard to score over there.
So anyway, 6-3, and they're going to kick it off to Cole, and he comes up the sideline. We're going to get the ball around the 35, 34-yard line. And as an offense now, it's our job to respond. And we have a blown play right there, and Cole ends up having to hang on to the football and doesn't pick up anything. Come back, and this time we do execute the play, and I thought we were getting ready to go for big yardage, but their safety comes up and makes a good tackle after about a 6-yard gain, and so we face a 3rd and 5. We're going to hand the ball off to Trevor Trotter, and that's the way to run hard. And he picks up a big first down. That's a great job. As somebody said this morning, where have we been hiding Trevor? And I said, obviously at the wrong place.
Wrong position.
And
well, that's a new wrinkle on that they weren't expecting. That was a great play call.
Star picks up 2 or 3 there, and we come back and run Trevor. And this time, linebacker, I think, was on a stunt and stunted into the play. Caught us from behind there. So 3rd and long, we try to run the quarterback draw again, but neither one of those linebackers budged. They stayed right there. And so we face 4th down, and we're going to punt the ball. We're not set when we snap it, so we're still pointing at people and so forth. And could have had them down at the 14. We don't have to repunt it, and we're going to end up getting them down at the 16. So lose 2 yards on the exchange here. Hayden Hines punting, and they rule that it went out of bounds at the 16-yard line. And here comes the set where they're putting the extra blocker in the backfield there, and got 2 wide receivers to one side. Here he comes over again. We'll do a little better job on this one. If I remember right, Michaelette's on a field off tackle this time. And there's also a holding call right here. No, it was a high-low. That's what it was. They were high-lowing on Pearson right there. You go back and you watch this at a later date, you'll see one guy standing him up, another guy hit him low. And you can't do that. They ruled that out a long time ago, trying to protect knees. And so anyway, most linemen don't do that on purpose. It's just one of those things that happens when you're combo blocking, and then they tackle our corner there, so they got outside as Alex Williams and Michaelette runs the receiver down there, but the ball's going to go back, as that's how he got outside. And so we backed them way up, and I guess if there was any one real disappointing moment for our defense, it's this series right here. Now, we're going to make them punt eventually, but we're going to let them out of this hole. They run a waggle there and hit the running back in the flats, and now they're going to come back and hit a receiver right in the middle of the field, and that's going to give them a first down, as Meeker's going to be right on target here.
There's a great hit, though.
And that was probably, we'll hold them here on this series here, but it would have been nice to have them back there.
Right.
Around the 15-yard line or so. Good job right there. Alex Kaderi makes some really, really big plays in this game. I was proud of him as a senior. He's bounced around a little bit at different linebacker positions, and we're playing him at defensive tackle just because he's staying low. He draws double teams all night long. He makes several big behind-the-line stops in this ball game. And we've got them held, and so they don't have to punt the ball to us. And ball went off the side of his foot, and we just need to get away from it. And we've got the ball in great field position. We need to go score right here. This is great field position. This is the type of field position that once you get this type of field position, you're supposed to score. We try to throw a little pop pass right here, and don't execute the play very well, and then the head coach can't line us up correctly, so we take a timeout, and now we're going to come back and run a speed sweep to the wide side of the field. And Jonathan Stovall could have been the ball carrier. Cole chooses to keep it after he watches his read there, and we just not executing nearly as well as we need to be. And here we thought we could hit a little quick pass to the right, and not able to as Cole decides to try to pull it down and run with it. And so turn it back over on downs. We don't make anything out of that. Alex Kaderi tipping the pass.
You know, I want to applaud Jonathan's courage for playing hurt as he is. I mean, he's a warrior.
He is, and he's got a real unique injury. It really wasn't bothering him, but there's a ligament. I can't tell you the name of that ligament, but once upon a time I might have been able to. But anyway, if it comes out of track, that's that hit you were talking about by Aaron Gray. If it comes out of the track, then it creates a lot of pain, and then once it slides back in the track, he's pain-free.
Everything's okay.
Yeah,
well.
So anyway, and Coach Britton had backed us up right there, and thank goodness. I still think, you know, how we talk about calls balancing out.
Right.
In that situation right there, I think we had one.
They owed us one.
Break the plane, but because we were so far back, you know, the official ruled that we didn't. And watching it in slow motion on video, I got a little bit more of an advantage. Try to roll out here to hit a quick pass, and anyway, it's not there, and we're going to try to run that trap play to Trevor Trotter right here. We get the trap, but we just run into the back of our blocker a little bit. We still pick up good yardage, but not enough to make it worthwhile to run third down and let them call timeout and us have to punt the football. You know, we're just going to let the clock run out. If we'd gotten a first down, we'd have called timeout and we'd have gone on trying to move the football, but I did not want to take a chance on having to give them the football back or them block a punt or anything like that.
So we're 6-3.
6-3, and you know, going in at halftime, defense playing pretty well, so we're pretty happy with them. Offensively, we're scratching our heads. You know, what do we need to do? And we decide we need to keep Trevor Trotter on the field, stay in a two-back set, and that's what we're going to do for the vast majority of the second half. And not that it worked with great success, but it did work enough. And then
there it is, right
we
there.
will actually go to a tight end set for the last series, and that's when we make the move all the way down the field to score.
All right. So what we're going to do right now is thank Rick Gerwe and his family over at Mid-South Distributed for this Aqua Hydrate right here, electrolyte infused water. They're our water sponsor here on the John Olive Fifth Quarter Show and on Charter Channel 6, and we thank Rick and his family for all they do, not only for us but the community. We want to thank Mayo over at the Donut Palace for those great fat-free donuts he gives us every weekend to keep us trim and fit. You need a donut? Go see Mayo. Mayo, they're good-o over there at the Donut Palace. And we also want to thank Brent Bates at Tri-County Roofing over in Manchester. And for all your commercial and industrial roofing needs, look Tri-County Roofing up at www.TriCountyRoofingIncorporated.com and see how great they are at what they do. They've been doing it for years because they're good at doing what they do. Now, what we're going to do right now is we're going to save. We're not going to go to a halftime. That is going to be saved for later. We have senior night from Tullahoma that did not get played last week that we will play at the end of today's show. So what we're going to do is go right on into the third quarter.
The Russell Barnett Ford family has expanded to two separate locations. That's Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Russell Barnett Ford of Winchester. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That means 2 times the customer service and 2 times the inventory. So no matter where you're located, let the Russell Barnett Ford family make your next vehicle purchase a great one. 2 times the inventory, 2 times the customer service. That's the Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Winchester. Why buy anywhere else?
The Gondola, located at 412 East Carroll Street, is Tullahoma's oldest pizza, pasta, and steakhouse, featuring all kinds of pizzas, calzones, pastas, and steaks, chicken, pork, sandwiches, and seafood. Check out their daily specials on Facebook. And don't forget that on Saturdays there's ribs and smoked Boston butts. Add a great variety of appetizers and desserts, and come on in, y'all. Gondola has it all. For carry-out, call 455-9738. That's the Gondola Steakhouse, located at 412 East Carroll Street in Tullahoma. The Wash Spot on North Jackson Street in Tullahoma is your new state-of-the-art, high-tech express tunnel car wash that gets your car clean quickly and beautifully. We have 4 washes available, from the $6 express wash to the $12 Supreme Clean, featuring DuraShield Total Car Protectant. Just pick your wash and let the express tunnel wash leave the dirt behind. After the wash, you can help yourself to one of the free vacuums. Come by 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. to get the best wash in town at a great price. We're located at 2180 North Jackson Street in Tullahoma. The Wash Spot, locally owned and operated.
The choices we make today will impact tomorrow. Choosing natural gas today is the responsible energy choice for your home, your family, and our environment. Almost all natural gas we use is produced right here in North America. And with plentiful gas reserves, we can enjoy a safe and reliable energy future. Natural gas. The comfortable and responsible energy choice for today and tomorrow.
Brought to you by Elk River Public Utility District. Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
It's our choice to decide whether we want the ball or not, so we choose the ball. They kick it out of bounds, and we decide to make them re-kick it instead of taking it at the 35. They kick it out of bounds again. We decide to make them re-kick it. Now they're kicking off from their 30-yard line. I'm figuring we're going to be out beyond the 35 now. And instead, we're going to get the ball at the 30-yard line because we're going to block in the back. And so instead of having the ball at their 47-yard line, which is what I had planned, we're back at our 30. So if I'd taken the original one at 35, I'd have been a lot better off.
You're outthinking yourself, Coach.
I guess. And pick up a yard, second down 9, and we run Trevor Trotter, and big man gets first down. When we come back, we're going to try to run the option to the right with Star McCollum, and we fumble the football there. As the ball gets, you got to keep gliding and so forth, sliding with the runner. The ball hit Star's hip as Cole tried to pull it, and so put our defense in a bad situation right off the bat, and that's been the story of our football team this year. If there's a hard way to do things, we'll find it. We like to do it the hard way. We will battle to the end, but we like doing it the hard way. And we take the holding penalty there because it's 10 yards from the spot of the foul, so it turns into about a 14-yard penalty. Thinking that would be very beneficial to us.
Close to a pick right there.
Yeah. And here, just bad judgment by us. We don't make the tackle there. He goes out of bounds, and then they're having words with each other. Things are a little chippy out there, and can't do that. Bad. It's what I call a selfish penalty.
Well, and like, you know, the second man in always gets caught.
Yeah, but it's just, can't do those things. They hurt your teammates way too much. And they've got us back on our heels now. We go from a 3rd down and forever to them getting a 1st down in the red zone. And they're knocking at the door, and good job right there.
Great play.
Mike Lett finally wraps him up. And 2nd down and 10. They don't hit the tight end, dragging across right here. And good tackle,
Great tackle
by Chris Potts. So we got them in a 3rd down and 4 situation, and Aaron Gray is going to make a great play right here. They're trying to hit a guy coming into the middle of the field there. Mike Lett may have had an interception if Aaron Gray doesn't get it. But we not only stop them, we get the ball out to the 29-yard line, and there's no field goal. We don't have to take over the ball on our own goal line. There's the only pitch that we made all night long. Didn't look too pretty, but we gained almost 5 yards on the play. In fact, we do get 5. And so 2nd and 5. We're going to run Trevor and get that speed up and going. He's heading for the goal line. We talked to him all week long about got to run north and south. Come back and try to run him again right there, and they're able to make the stop for little to no gain. And I really thought Starr was going to make more yardage than he did, but he makes good yardage. He gets almost 6 on the play. And even when he jumped in the air, he came down on his feet and still got another 2 yards. Run the option there and
running hard.
Boy, bring it back. They said his knee was down, so now we got a big 4th down. Try to draw them off, and we don't get the call. We almost had them in the neutral zone. And so we got to go for it on 4th down, so here we go. And this time, Coffee County makes a good defensive stop there. We just barely got it to the line, and so we get the 1st down. And again, those type calls,
right?
They weigh out over the game. Probably the best throw of the night for Cole right there. That was a pretty tough throw, and good job to Chris Potts. Another 1st down. Here comes Trevor running hard there, and he gets 5 yards.
Looking good, too.
And a little bit of a high snap, and that messes up that whole play as the timing's off from that point on. And we pick up a yard or so, but it leaves us with a big 3rd down play right here. And good cut, but we're going to be short, and we're going to end up kicking a field goal. And good job getting the ball up and out of there, because we actually put the block a little short. And Joey
ties this thing
ties it up. And I thought that was big to get back in a tie.
Huge.
And I think that was his longest field goal of the year, and it was a really good kick. It would have been good from another 7-8 yards out easily. So good sign for us there. Good coverage. That's Alex Kaderi. I think he was the first one that hit him there, and I'm telling you, I thought Alex played well last night. Here comes your set, and they're actually, I'm not sure they were in a legal set that time. Not sure they had everybody on the line of scrimmage they were supposed to, but anyway. Jacob Pearson there on the stop.
He's a bunch to handle.
He
look at him fight. I mean,
sometimes
he fights
plays really well. Sometimes he gets a little too high. And and then they get us right there as we jump off sides. And so we've given them 5 yards, so they got a 1st and 5. We're actually going to make a pretty good play right here on this first down play. I believe that was Cody Michael coming over and finishing off the run. But they're going to have about a 2nd and 3 when we start the 4th quarter. And 6-6.
What can you say?
Somebody's got to win the football game.
It's time for somebody to take control.
Yep.
And it's like we said earlier, it's the teams, the great ones are the ones that find a way to finish when things just aren't going exactly the way they need to. Lay it on the line and get there. And we found a way to do that. And what we'll do here shortly is we'll be right back and show you that last quarter and victory, the cries for victory ring.
Are you a shoeanista with no place local to find your style? Well, now you don't have to travel any further than Bren's Shoe Boutique, located at the Village on Jackson, 1940 North Jackson Street, Suite 120 in Tullahoma. From funky to formal, you can find the fit and style that will make you smile at Bren's. A shoeanista herself, owner Brenda Kemp offers brands like Rocket Dog, Jessica Simpson, Mia, Nine West, J. Renee, Bandolino, and more. Want that accessory splash that none of your friends have? Bren's offers a selection of one-of-a-kind handbags and jewelry with just the right bling. So if your shoe selection doesn't stack up, find what you've been looking for at a price you can afford at Bren's Shoe Boutique, now open in Tullahoma.
It's that time of year again. This is Sarah McCamey with Markham's Pharmacy. Don't let the flu get you down this year. Thousands of people miss school or work each year because of the flu. Don't be a statistic. Let the friendly folks at Markham's Pharmacy help you stay well. No appointment necessary. Become a flu-free family with the help of Markham's Pharmacy.
Markham's Pharmacy is your hometown discount pharmacy and so much more. We hope to see you soon.
Looking for a unique gift for someone special, or perhaps something just for yourself? Then you need to check out Grady Mac Denim Company, right here in the heart of Tullahoma. Grady Mac features the full line of men's and women's Lucky brand apparel. Stop in and check out our denim production line. Grady Mac offers a full line of outdoor sporting apparel and much more. And check out our custom fly fishing equipment, fine art, and signed sports memorabilia. There's something for everyone at Grady Mac Denim Company, the most unique store in Tullahoma.
31W Insulation offers custom look garage doors to enhance the appearance of your home. These are beautiful, durable, and energy efficient doors. Give your home the fresh, classic, distinctive look it deserves. From to rustic artistry, 31W Insulation has what you're looking for. Visit us online at 31W.com to see how we can make beautiful and affordable improvements to your home.
Welcome to the Rose Bowl. The team's taking the field. Not many people. Oh, my. He missed. Off to a rough start here. Somebody wants to go home. What's he doing?
If you're not watching college football in HD, you're watching Pee Wee TV. Graduate to Charter TV in HD and let it all in.
All right, Coach, here we are. Now watch out there. I'm surprised we didn't get a penalty for that.
Ball's at midfield, and they go to a speed sweep there, and we actually do a good job on the outside. We're just too slow on the inside, closing it down. The pursuit needed to be there faster, or they wouldn't have had any yardage at all on that play. They come back and they run a little hideout play right there, and we were trying. If I'd have been smart, I'd called timeout, but I was too far away from the official when I realized what was going on. And I saw the young man going. I saw the referee backing out of there, which told me he knew what was happening. when I say referee, the line judge on the far side of the field. I'm watching him widen because he can't be in behind the line judge, even though I'm not sure that he didn't end up in there. That's a great play by Michael Lett. And Tennessee, when they played South Carolina, I thought that was one of the biggest plays of the game for them. Was they called timeout right before South Carolina snapped the ball when they had snuck their tight end down there where an offensive tackle lines up. And that's the reason that the coaches at UT get paid big money, and your coach is what he is. You know, you just you get what you pay for. He's a great guy. Anyway, I just was too far away from the official, as I like watching the things either from behind the offense or from way behind the defense. That's just where I see the game better and watch for things better. And so anyway, that was one of those times that hurt us, though, because I saw what was happening. Other coaches saw what was happening. We're all yelling, but everything's to their side of the field, so can't get everybody's attention. So they get 3 points, and now, boy, hey, about 7.5 minutes to go. We got to move the thing down the field here. We try to draw them off sides, and Coffee County shows good discipline there. They don't jump for it. I was hoping they might be fired up and ready to go and come flying across that line. And then busted play. Yeah. It was one of those, oops, I turned the wrong way, now what? And so where was that guy? We got no choice but to punt the football. This is a great kick right here. It is. It is an excellent kick. And, I mean, it changes field position big time. And it's away from the returner. He can't return it. And, you know, that's a great job. We got them down at the 15-yard line. We need to get the ball back. There's about 6 minutes to go now, 6.5. And they're feeling like they can grind this thing down the field, burn that clock up, and win this ball game. Make the tackle, knock them backwards. Let's go. And that's what you got to do. 2nd down and 8. I mean, you know, we didn't give many yards up right there. Do it again. And we have hit him. Now it's 3rd down and 8. And I'm feeling pretty good. I'm sitting there going, punt return, get ready, punt return, get ready. We need to take this thing to the house. And just a good job. I mean, you know, quarterback makes a play, receiver catches the ball, and they get a huge 1st down. And, well, that's an Achilles heel for us. It is. It's very disheartening. Have them in a 3rd and 8 and let them get a 1st down. But you gotta get rid of it. You gotta get ready to play. You gotta get ready for the next play. What we don't need is for them to get another 1st down. We still got 3 timeouts, so it's not like panic's hitting yet, but we do need to hold them, and they're on 35-yard line. Get the ball back. And of course they're draining the clock. Who's going to step up? Right there. Alex Kaderi. Alex Kaderi's going to step up. That's a huge play. And now 3rd down and long again, and they're not able to hang on to the pass. If they had, I don't know whether we'd made the comeback. And so they punt the ball, and we needed to fair catch the thing. We're fortunate they did touch it, so instead of us taking over at the 19-yard line, we are back out at the 39. So that's a 20-yard difference. But I would have preferred for us, if we weren't going to return it, to at least fair catch it. Chris Potts Howard gets 9 yards. So we got a 2nd down 1. And we've gone to a tight end set, and we're in what's called a heavy, where the tight end goes weak, and we don't make the yards we wanted right there. That makes it 3rd down and 1. I thought we'd get a 1st down. I was counting on a 1st down. And then just like they use trickery to get the ball down the field, we're going to use a little trickery.
Little trickery.
Jake Crabtree, you know, we ask him to come in, make this play. He does it perfectly. That's a great job by Jake Crabtree to Aaron Gray, and now we've got the ball down in the red zone.
And we're feeling better.
And we're going to give it to Chris Potts, and, you know, I'm telling you, that was big, and we're fortunate here. We don't fumble the football. If we don't fumble it, we're getting ready to rip them right there. We would have been down inside the 10-yard line, but we do. Now, this is the play that we fumbled in the first quarter. We still think it's there, and this time we don't fumble it, and Starr running hard down to the 7-yard line, first down, and we're inside a minute to go. We're going to line up and run the same play going to the opposite direction, and they call timeout. Now we sneak Riley Darden in instead of having the big fullback in there, and we've got Aaron Gray wide open, and I'm going to throw the ball, and then anyway, I thought he was going to try to run it in, and then he finds Riley Darden, and Cole Potter to Riley Darden for the touchdown. And we just have problems there. The snap was a little low, and so don't get PAT, which was pretty big. I mean,
pretty big
now
right
all they got to
there.
do is get in field goal range.
Field goal range.
But anyway,
54 seconds left, which is an eternity.
It can be. And
good tackle.
They've got 2 timeouts left, and that is a freshman right there, Ahmad Taylor, Starr's brothers, making the tackle there. And Aaron Banks, Shamar Smith getting the sack, and then I don't know what happened right there, but Coffee County loses some more yardage on a penalty, unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
Yeah, that was on Meeker.
Trying to get some yards there, and they're going to rule him out of bounds right here. I really disagreed. I was all over the official on our sideline until he finally said, "Coach, I'm over here with you." I said, "You're right. I'm sorry." And anyway, one more play here. Need to hold them. It's 4th down and forever. And they're in a really unique formation. Don't know if I've ever seen a 5-and-5 before. But anyway, it looks like a double pass of some type was on. I have to get Coach Davis to explain it to me one day.
Take a knee.
Take a knee, Jake Crabtree.
19 seconds left.
That's going to be the ball game.
That's it.
We have kept the coffee pot, and that was the most important thing.
Yes, we have.
For our community. And, you know, it's a game that both communities really look forward to, and, you know, it's nice to be able to hang on to it.
In your, what is 21 years now?
21 years.
21 years. How many times have you won this?
Scott Chastain told me last night 18, so I'll take his word for it.
18 out of 21, Coach? That's a pretty good record.
Well, most of the time we have a lot better Jimmys and Joes. Not a lot better, but better over the years on average. Though that could be changing as their school is really exploding and getting to be a very, very large school. I think I was told they have over 500 freshmen this year. 500
freshmen?
Yeah. And so they're athletically better in those younger classes. I mean, you can see it coming. And so anyway, big challenge. Have to battle every year. It's a battle.
They've got a long way.
And I'm telling you, a week 10 is a lot tougher ball game than early in the season. I'm just telling you that. Not that we haven't had.
Of course, that's the way it was always. It was always years ago. That's when it was played.
I'm saying. Up until these last 19 years, it was always week 10.
And that's tough. That's tough. All right, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to go to our Players of the Week. Offensive Player of the Week is Cole Potter for all the work he did last night. Kid played hard, forward with a vengeance.
And, and I don't know what his stats are. They're not going to be incredible or anything. Trevor Trotter played well. Jake Crabtree, when his number was called,
was there.
A great play to Aaron Gray, and Riley Darden catches the touchdown pass.
Right.
So everybody makes a contribution along the way.
The Trotter kid comes in and gives us three, 4 runs that nobody even expected.
Right.
Out of nowhere. So appreciate that. On defense. Defense was the hero, the whole defense last night. Let me tell you what, guys, you did a great job. You stepped up. But Alex Kaderi had an exceptional game.
And I don't have his stats either, but he just made several really big plays in that ball game, and the biggest being when he made the hit behind the line of scrimmage to put them into a 3rd and 12 or whatever it was.
Right. And the unsung hero, the foot, Joey Ortiz.
And we don't have Joey's picture, but anyway, Joey's been a really pleasant surprise. He went and worked with the UT kicker out of Hendersonville. My mind's gone blank. That's what happens when you get old. But our off week, when we were there on fall break, he actually went and took lessons during that time period to try to improve himself. And he's probably improved more than any kicker we've ever had in this short amount of time. I wish we had him earlier in his career. I asked him if he had any little brothers coming. He said, no, I'm the baby of the family. He said, but if I did, I'd make him play. He says, I wish I had.
All right, well, folks, what we're going to do right now, after this, we've got the coffee pot right here. We aren't secure about anything in the playoffs. We should know that sometime today, and keep your ear to the ground about that, and we'll find out where we need to travel to next week, because if we do go, it will be a traveling game. We won't be here. And what we're going to do now is we're going to bring you senior night from last week, and Coach and I will be headed out, and we'll see you in the stands next week, hopefully for the first game of the playoffs. Thank you.
Dreaming of a new vehicle? And don't think you can afford one? Well, think again. At Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac, we have new vehicles with payments starting as low as $159 a month.
No way! A new Chevy Cruze for only $159 a month?
That's right. Or check out the 2014 GMC Acadia that seats 8 for only $299 a month. In honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we're donating $50 for every vehicle sold to the Multi-County Cancer Support Network. Come see us today or visit us online at stanmcnabb.com. And remember, if anyone can, Stan can.
Goody Two Scoops is a self-serve frozen yogurt shop located in Tullahoma, Tennessee. We have over 80 different flavors of soft-serve frozen yogurt and can offer 15 of those flavors served at one time. We have over 50 different toppings, ranging from fresh sliced fruit to chocolates and assorted nuts. Our frozen yogurt is a healthier alternative for a frozen treat with certified live cultures that are good for you. Goody Two Scoops also has a full commercial kitchen with 2 certified chefs on duty to bake an array of fresh pastries, custom cakes, wedding cakes, assorted cookies, chocolates, cupcakes, and our delicious chocolate-covered strawberries, just to name a few. We are kid and family friendly with a dedicated, friendly, and qualified staff to serve you.
On the train test range, the search for any possible weakness continues. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard. Train, the most reliable for a reason.
Hello, my name is Joe Stroop with Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. I'm here to talk to you about a couple incentives that are going on between now and the end of the year. First is your federal tax credit up to $300. Secondly, 0% financing up to 15 months on XL products. Third, fall promotion up to $1,100. Finally, $500 incentives from your local power distributor. Please give us a call at 455-8757. Thank you.
To be a star athlete, you have to use the right equipment. Anything short of that is, well, ineffective. Make Top Rehab the best tool in your bag, especially after you've had a sports-related injury. Yes, you may get tired. Yes, you may get uncomfortable. But when the final rehab whistle blows, you get results. Top Rehab, the right equipment for your star athletes.
Star McCallum, son of Anitra Cannon. Jalen Swain, son of Stephanie Emery and Jared Swain. Chance Dern, son of Becky and Wes Dern. Joey Ortiz, son of Karen and Jose Ortiz. Cody Michael, son of Belinda and Michael. Khalid Woods, son of Denise and Raymond Woods. Trevor Trotter, son of Kim and Dwayne Trotter. Josh Duncan, son of Aaron and Chris Duncan. Austin Shahan, son of Jennifer and Louis Shahan. Nick Locke, son of Tamika Locke. Tim Lemon, son of Tracy and Ed Nutt. Jacob Pearson, son of Vicky and Kenny Pearson. Jared Nelson, son of Cheryl Nelson, and Eli and Jill Nelson. Shamar Smith, son of Kanika Smith. Robert Collier, son of Suzanne and Craig Collier. Hayden Hines, son of Vicki and Shane Hines. Jordan Welker, son of Jody and Chuck King. Alex Kaderi, son of Amy Kaderi and Kenneth Mallard, grandson of Jim and Chris Anderson. Trainer Katie Lett, daughter of Deborah and Philip Lett. Cheerleaders. Allie Clark, daughter of Connie and Chris Clark. Catherine Crownover, daughter of Laura Lee and Keith Crownover. Olivia Epley, daughter of Sylvia and Scott Epley. Anna Gilbert, daughter of Mary and Warren Gilbert. Jonice Jones, daughter of Valerie and John Jones. Sierra Knight, daughter of Tracy and Brent Knight. Susanna Price, daughter of Tina and Todd Price.
Slow down. One back.
Susanna Price, daughter of Tina and Todd Price. Do we have them covered?
Go back one. Back one.
All right, how about Sierra Knight? There we go. Daughter of Tracy and Brent Knight.
Get her top right.
The rehearsal just didn't work. Susanna Price, daughter of Tina and Todd Price. Kayla Vance, daughter of Sharon and Joel Vance. Also, Aunt Deborah Staples is present too. Laura Vining, daughter of Susan and Charles Vining. All right, the dance 16. First, we've got Hillary Holman, daughter of Lisa and Jeremy Holman. Alexis Nard, daughter of Galinda Garner. That's Jolinda Bonner. Keona Nichols, daughter of Vanessa Bowen and Michael Nichols. And now the band. Chelsea Lynn Aiken. Parents are Tony and Paula Aiken. Sarah Celeste Carney. Bobby Clark and Stacy Schuse, parents. Megan Elena Crawford. Mother's Elaine Crawford. Brother is Bradley Crawford. Kalia Mary Lee Denby Bland. Mother is Samantha Bland. Glenn Christopher Doty. Parents are David and Jamie Doty. Aaron Gregory and Andrew Zachary Eads. Parents are Ronald and Julie Eads. Brittany Renee Elser. Parents are Jason and Brandy Elser. Alec Michael Fruchtel. Parents are Mike and Fruchtel. Gabriel Noah Gray. Parents are Doug Gray and Bobby Marshall. Louis Casmiris Harper. Parent Mickey Van Zandt. Brandon Thomas Johnson. Parents are Nicole Johnson and Randy Hares. Emily April Klingensmith. Parents are Jean and Laurie Klingensmith. Harley Davis Kasarek. Parents are Frank Kasarek and Jill Garner. Miles Lawson. Parents, Dan and Karen Lawson. Braden Kane McConnell. Parents are Michael and Christy McConnell. Joshua Eli Nelson. Mother Cheryl Nelson. Jessica Erin Obi. Parents are Michael and Christy Obi. Gina Rochelle Patillo. Parents are Trudy Register and Sheila Register. Kira Michaela Phillips. Parents are Rudy and Angela Peary. Kevin Dean Cisco. Parents are Jim and Lois Cisco. Caleb Jameson Strike. Parents are James and Suzanne Strike. Rachel Lynn Tallman. Parents are Sean and Jennifer Tallman. Edgar Barndon Tucker. Parents are Edgar and Pamela Tucker. Frank Cameron B. Watkins. Parents are Frank and Lisa Watkins. And we want to recognize the senior cadets on the goal line on the south end zone. Cadet Alex Bell. Cadet Kelly Burns. Cadet Nick Campbell. Cadet AJ Diomita. Cadet Aaron Kwa. Cadet Preston Rollitt. Cadet Matthew Wilhoit. Congratulations to all of you tonight, both the seniors, parents, relatives, for your contribution to the Tullahoma High School program.